I love all this crap that's still going on with Senator Mullen. Markwayne Mullen. Hick Mulligan. Whatever. Never forget. Don't let this coward reinvent himself. This you hiding from the mob you helped create? Really nice. It's him hiding from the very rioters he had encouraged to be there in the first place at the moment of realizing the leopards indeed would eat his face too. But of course, MAGA whitewashing of that day's events allow him to claim he was afraid of Antifa. But also, he was never afraid, is never afraid. But if he was afraid, it was just Antifa. You want to go right now? Bernie, hold me back. No, not like that. Hold me back. If it weren't for Burn, I would have kicked your ass. Bernie takes off his mittens. Slow, muffled clap. This is what happens when a senator's first name is Markwayne. We are living in the center of the Venn diagram between stupid and dangerous. It is Markwayne, but I saw someone on Reddit say we should all pronounce it Markwayne to aggravate his bigotry, and that's all I hear now. That's that's actually really cute. I think that would be a great idea. Start calling him Markwayne. Actually, I like that name a lot better. That's a pretty name. It was simultaneously Antifa, a peaceful protest, and 100% FBI informants posing as Trump supporters. Depending on which MAGA moron is speaking and what time of the day it is, they rotate infinitely between those answers. No, it depends on what people are proving to them to be true. They have to think up something else to derail conversation. Although I'm glad so few people got hurt, sometimes I feel like it would have been better for the long term health of our nation if this mob had been successful and lynched a rep. The horror of that action would be undeniable. People did die. They don't care. You're missing the point. First, I don't care about the fascists. I'm thinking about the people who were in the building and don't pay attention enough and don't understand how dangerous actual fascists are. I'm talking about like my family that doesn't support Trump but still reports Republicans because all their news comes from Fox, and to them, yeah, January 6th was bad, but Democrats are overreacting. Nothing bad was going to happen. I want those people to see real danger in a way that nobody can ever cover up. A lot of radical ideas melt in the face of real horror. Plenty of people believe in the fascism until they actually see the dead bodies, bloated corpses, and human beings ripped apart into meat. And yes, true fascists wouldn't care, but there would be a significant number that weren't too deep into the ideology. We seriously need to profoundly understand this. They don't care. It's about nothing but keeping their power and jobs. That's it. It's scary. They don't care about our democracy. They don't have a Hitler to support, so this is the next best thing. How did these idiots still claim it was Antifa when Trump himself has declared numerous times he'll pardon all of them who went to jail? Because they don't care. It doesn't matter what the truth is, it doesn't matter what the facts are. It's about their own way, their own power, even if they have to lie, even if they have to make shit up, even if they have to remain willfully ignorant. People don't understand this. Threatens people knowing they'd never actually fight, hides like a little bitch during a real fight. He also looks like 30 years older in this pic than he does right now. Target outdid itself this year for Christmas. So let's see what we got. Yep, here they come about Target on the holidays. Now there are figurines here of black Santa Clauses in wheelchairs, and there are figurines of nutcrackers, which are LGBTQ. There's a unicorn, there's a little horse looking thing, a puppy dog, a teddy bear. And here we go with the outrage. People are rioting over fucking war in the Middle East. Republicans trying to take all your goddamn rights away. Tennessee just passed this bill that considers homosexual behavior illegal in one county. Gay people cannot kiss or hold hands in public because that is considered inappropriate sexual behavior because they're gay. And Republicans think nothing but about sex when they see people. It's so fucking sick. But this is what people are worried about. And wokeness. The black Santa in the wheelchair is kind of funny, though. You think he just hooks up straight to the reindeer? The thing is, there's also a white Santa in a wheelchair, and under them you can see the traditional standing Santa without a chair. They are complaining about the diversity of choice that they normally brag about capitalism delivering. Well, that's because they think everyone should know that the real Santa is straight, white, Christian American who does not allow unions in his workshop and only rides around in a diesel-fueled sled pulled by majestic bald eagles, delivering gifts to good white girls and boys. And delivering justice to the minorities, woke, and godless radical left. God bless American Santa. Jesus. This needs to be quote of the day. And he would never be a disabled person. The reindeer are probably in wheelchairs too. And they're being pulled by a bunch of unnamed hover-round scooters. As a gay man, I have to say the nutcracker is a bit tacky. Black Santa in a wheelchair. Yo, my uncle's gonna love that. How you doing? White elephant gift giving at the office is gonna be violent this year. Look, I think it's cute. And you know what? It ain't even about the traditional story of Santa. It's about the fact that people are in wheelchairs. You know, you try to be inclusive, appeal to everyone, somebody's got to have a problem with it. This whole comment section has been incredible. Oh my God, I can't wait to go through more. I'm Jewish and I want the black Santa in the wheelchair. It's so illogical. How can he get down the chimney? But you believe in a real Santa who stuffs his ass down a chimney. I'm hoping Target will start to honor us with Italian heritage and start selling La Befana, the Christmas witch decorations. I want to decorate the outside of my house in Befana and Krampus statues. Yes, Italy has the Krampus in the northeastern section. That's my maternal grandmother's section of Italy. Damn. This is why he's on the shelf. Right wing morons don't understand these companies stock items to make money. They want to end wokeness. Trust me, it'll end when it's no longer profitable. Black wheelchair Santas are probably selling like hotcakes. I live in a minority majority neighborhood, and the drugstore has the entire rainbow of Santas on offer because that's what their dear, beloved capitalism says the market wants. So these anti woke activists hate capitalism. Are they commies? Nope, they're just racist. They'd burn the whole fucking neighborhood down to prove they're better than a non white person. No, it's Santa in a mobility scooter. That's the Walmart edition. No, the Walmart edition would be Santa in the wheelchair. Target is more upscale and posh than Walmart. They would have the mobility scooter. But it's Christmas, so maybe it's part of that Christmas kindness that instead of the mobility scooter, their Santa is in the wheelchair. In the background, they have an Asian looking Santa in a wheelchair, too. Get one of each. I have got to go to Target and check this shit out. I thought they were all about the free market. You don't like a product, don't buy it. Yeah, nowadays, you don't like something, you have to make it everyone else's problem and go out of your way to make sure nobody else likes it either. Yeah, that's the whole point. I've mentioned this before. Michael Moore once said on a Howard Stern interview after he did Fahrenheit 9/11. I've read one of his books, and in interviews and in his books, Jesus Christ, he says some things that are so goddamn brilliant. He said during the Stern interview, that's the difference between us and the right. Normal, sane people, overwhelmingly left wing, will say if they don't like something or they don't want to hear something or read or whatever, they turn it off. They change the channel. They buy a different book. They watch a different movie. They purchase different items. You know, if they don't like it, they don't have to buy it. Nobody's holding a gun to their head. They have the presence of mind, the awareness, and the common decency to understand other people may want to buy it or read it or watch it or listen to it, but they don't have to. It's their freedom to choose. That's why we're in America. They can enjoy whatever the fuck they want, and other people can enjoy what they want. Simple as that. But when it comes to the right, when they don't want to hear something, not only should they not hear it, nobody should hear it. When something comes out they don't like, something even exists that they don't like, not only do they not want to see it, nobody should see it. It's not good enough for them to change the channel, watch a different movie, buy a different t-shirt, shop at a different store. Oh, no, no. It's happening and they don't like it. So nobody should ever be allowed to utter its name. Nobody should be allowed to know of its existence. Talk about the most un-American bullshit you've ever heard. And these people are just now figuring it out. Almost like 200 years of cultivating an us versus them political culture wasn't a great idea. Gee, I thought they wanted more people to celebrate Christmas instead of those other religions' pesky holidays. I'm starting to think white Christmas means more than one thing. Nope, it's just about having everything their way only. They were, until the free market wasn't selling to their specific needs anymore. The 2013 Cheerios commercial scrambled their brains. The anger on the right and free publicity it garnered made so many other advertisers do the same. I giggle every time the new Hallmark movie or commercial has an adorably interracial family in it. What 2013 Cheerios commercial? Let's check this shit out. I'll probably recognize it. Then again, I don't know.
Mom.
Yes, honey?
Dad told me that Cheerios is good for your heart. Is that true?
Says here that Cheerios has whole grain oats that can help remove some cholesterol, and that's heart healthy.
It's interesting looking at this a decade later. I was so excited as a biracial woman in her early 20s seeing something like this. Fact that this became the norm in advertising is hilarious considering the shitstorm it caused when it came out. This commercial got mentioned on NBC Nightly News when it first came out. It's insane looking back this was even considered remotely controversial. It lifted ban on segregation when it comes to mixed couples and kids on TV. We had never seen anything like it, and many were not happy with it. And the ad is so innocent and pure. That's so sad. Progress in my book. Let's hope they don't muck it up too, otherwise, the message is ruined. Sure, broken families and non existent fathers. Progress. What the hell does that have to do with this commercial? Oh boy. Damn. Even in the YouTube comment section. Does YouTube not ban for racism anymore? I'm a Zennial, born to a black dad and white mom, who are quickly coming up on 50 years of happy marriage. Every other TV commercial has people that look like me or people in my community and be playing music from when I was in middle school. Pandering feels pretty damn great. There was actual anger and upset with this commercial. They even segregated dad to a whole other room and didn't have him interact with the white lady at all. Could you imagine some Ben Shapiro lookalike infiltrating the local Target wearing sunglasses and a ball cap to expose the corporate conspiracy to spread the woke virus? Woke virus. That's also serious fascist speech. It's a virus. It's not just called capitalism, which they love so much. It's not free market enterprise. It's not appealing to your majority who are absolutely in no way thinking like you at all. No, it's a virus. It's an infection. It's something bad that needs to be gotten rid of. Yeah, Ben Shapiro watched the Barbie movie in theaters and took notes for complaints. I guess the sight of Ken made him swoon, probably fantasized about him the entire time. He's probably singing that shit under his breath at home. Yeah, they'll also buy affordable home goods, some new shower hangers, some clearance toys for the nephew, but only for surveillance purposes because they're such a terrible corporation. Yep, arms full of home decor items as they head out of the store, to maintain that undercoverness. Yeah, now they'll go into Target and fuck up the aisles and whatnot. So have them arrested. Seriously. I see people who engage in property destruction even more dangerous than any shoplifter. Oh no, Target is so woke. I'm not shopping there anymore. Let me go in there anyway and show you what woke stuff they're probing into our kids. Oh, by the way, they have this on sale. Oh, I gotta show you the shit that I picked up. Oh boy! No! I'd like to know how Santa fits his wheelchair down the chimney. I think going down chimneys put him in the wheelchair. Nah, some trigger happy asshole shot him when he was placing the presents. I mean, he's black with a bag entering people's places. No, he was just shot by the cops for suspicious behavior. Oh my God, you people are horrible. Horrible, all of you. Absolutely horrible. Oh my God. Santa magic only works for fat white Santa. Duh. Isn't he diabetic? No, that's Wilford Brimley. Uh, he's going to have to litigate with all the homeowners who don't provide wheelchair accessible chimneys. You're on the naughty list if there's no disabled access. The same way he fits the rest of his body in your imagination. Yeah, the wheelchair is what makes the whole concept crazy and impossible, right? It's called capitalism, mother effers. They're reaching out to the broader customer base. I believe in whatever politics make me the most money. Yeah, that might be true. You think we don't know that? So what does that tell you? What does that tell all you right-wingers out there? They have to go with what will make them the most money. So in other words, woke is not a virus. Woke is current modern day America, where you have more people that believe totally different things from you. And even if it's all about money, that's exactly what stores like Target are cashing in on. They have to appeal to the broadest spectrum of potential shoppers. So when you see a black Santa in a wheelchair as a figurine in a Target, that's because that's your majority. That's what they're appealing to. Inclusivity. Not fascism, not straight white conservative people, not Karens, not Kens. I know y'all don't like that, but that's the way it is. And you should be all for it because, you worship capitalism, don't you? Rainbow capitalism is a decent barometer of the current culture. We know it's a hollow attempt to make money, but it's encouraging that all of these companies, after examining all of their charts, decided a rainbow version during Pride Month results in profit. We are changing and evolving culturally. The only reason it's as slow as it is because conservatives desperately trying to stop the inevitable. Exactly this. Given how risk averse corporations are, the fact that they started embracing rainbow capitalism is the indicator that people in general in this country are overwhelmingly in favor of diversity. The unicorn nutcracker is cute, not gonna lie. 3 pride nutcrackers and a target? Truly, Western civilization is lost. Come on, man, you put nuts in his mouth. What do you expect? Oh my God. This decorating is way too gay. Well, it's decorating. Huh, if they're offended about a dark-skinned Santa, wait until they hear about Jesus. Yeah, I'm getting really sick of these types of comments too. Because, fundamentally, when it comes to their own beliefs, their religions, a lot of the shit they stand for, it is not straight white Christian conservative. Nothing in their own Bible is. Nothing can be. It doesn't make sense to be all about straight white Christian conservative. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Well, yep, there are white Santas in wheelchairs. I don't know how the guy said they're Asian. Well, maybe this one is Asian. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't see.
Chuck.
No, I don't want to. Oh, yeah, here's an incel that tried to harass women on the street, and he got arrested on camera for sexual harassment. I so want to find out what happened with him. And if I were a chick sitting here, you could play along, you could understand it as a joke. He actually wasn't even that bad looking. It's the words he's using. He's sitting with these strange women and he's talking about sex acts. He's saying inappropriate words, and that's why it's sexual harassment. It's unwanted. It's highly inappropriate. I'm so glad he got arrested. And he tried to fight when he got arrested.
Hey, listen up. You look so cute and you look so delectable. I want to put you on a plate and just eat you up. How about that? What's your name, baby? I know you're sorry. You're sorry you can't get with a hunk like me. You're sorry you're stuck with a cock that you fucking cheat on. You record videos of you sucking off other guys.
You're sorry that you go out with a cock who does videos of you doing this sexual act.
You
Whoa.
want to see that shit. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that happens regularly, right? Tell me I'm right on the money or not. Tell me, okay, listen up, baby. I'm so sorry. I really tried. God damn you. Fuck.
I don't want to bother you guys. I'm not trying to be creepy in any way, but can I get like one of your numbers and I'll be on my way and then meet up? Oh, so I can't take you out or do anything like that?
Yes, really quick, just stop right now.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter what you want. Do you want?
We're just, here's what we're wondering.
Doesn't matter what you want. The look on her face, like, are you out of your fucking mind?
You're just so fucking...
Goodbye.
Girlfriend for 5 minutes? Do you want to go on a little date?
We're gonna walk for a bit.
Just a pinky.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I'm here with my girlfriend. You guys just shut the fuck up. I'm here with my girlfriend. Just shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. I'm here with my girlfriend. You're making too much noise. Get the fuck out of here, asshole. Fucking prick. I'm so sorry. No. Please. No, I was just protecting you. I was protecting you. Baby, please.
And this is probably half and half. This is probably actually what he thinks about women or how he would hit on women. if people want to make fun of that, he could say that it's all a troll and it's just a prank. But he's really probably trying to pick up these girls. This is probably how he really goes after chicks. And reality comes crashing down pretty fucking quick.
Can I get your number? All right.
You love it.
You know that there's like
Excuse me, what's going on? What's going on? Put your hands behind your back. What's going on?
You're being placed under arrest.
For what?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Huh, look at the fucking chat. Bam, bam. It's scrolling up quicker than the freaking Star Wars intro. Can't read a fucking thing. Look at how quickly it moves.
For what?
I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah. You just want to talk to you, you want to run. All right, now we're going to put you on your side. All right? Put your knees on the side.
Go to your right?
Yeah. There you go.
Sit up.
So they're arresting Carl, guys. Carl did nothing wrong.
Did nothing wrong. Doesn't matter what you want. That is a fucking terrifying thing to say to a woman walking by herself at night. And that's sad. Like, she went from thinking he was just an annoying, harmless creep to thoughts of actual danger. This isn't because of their stupid-ass shtick, but the idea that they thought it was good to film themselves harassing women, and B, decided to upload this to the internet. These assholes will do anything for attention. It's fucking gross. I can't tell if these guys are even genuinely like this or doing it for the stream. I'm telling you, it's both. I will put money on it. It is both. There's something insidious about this guy. There is a real anger behind the prank. And they'll use this video against him in court, too. They absolutely will. That was a fight or flight response on her face. Like immediate gut punch when I heard that. What the hell makes you think that's an appropriate thing to say? Lock him up for about a week. And he'll never do this again. My girlfriend works at an airport and leaves at midnight to go to her car in an empty, badly lit parking lot. I tell her to call me whenever she gets off the shuttle in case she needs me to know she gets to her car okay. One time, she takes a long time to call me. She doesn't call me back for a couple minutes. She told me some guys got off the shuttle with her and they were flirting and she couldn't get out of the conversation. She told me that there's nobody else around in this parking lot, and she was too scared to say anything that would anger them. And this is the way it is for a lot of women. It's like being on a boat. He wants the implication that something bad could happen to get a yes. How many women watching this instantly went into fight or flight mode because they've been in that very same situation? She's probably the one who called the cops on them. She was probably legitimately terrified and reported them. Yeah, notice he trailed off as he realizes what he just said out loud. This alone should put them behind bars. I don't know where they're located. I'm going to guess New York because it looks like a big eastern city to me. In New York, this is a violation of something called Penal Law Section 24030, which addresses aggravated harassment in the second degree. This includes making threats with the intent to harass, annoy, threaten, or alarm another person. Punishable by a maximum of 1 year in jail, fines, probation, or a combination. And the fact he's doing this for entertainment while posting videos of it for the victims to be recognized and mocked means he should get all of that 1 year in combination, plus probation and enough fines to negate all the money he may have made from harassing people that day. I absolutely agree. It's all part of the fight. Throw the book at these people. All of it is linked. It's like Mike Tyson's quote doesn't even apply to these people. Social media made y'all too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it. Then they act, oh, I love watching them act like fucking babies when things do happen in real life, even when they're filming. They think the camera is like some magic shield that's going to protect them from real life consequences. And you want to know something? Any of those women in that position right there, nobody would ever blame them. If they physically fought back, ripped his phone away, he's not going to be able to say, you just assaulted me, you're stealing my property. No, you don't commit a serious crime and then say you committed a crime, you know? Why don't we do it like little Nicky? For real though, people get too comfortable without proper interactions in life. They may not know where the line is. I guarantee he'll figure it out pretty fucking quick if he's thrown in jail for a year. And this is a warning. These people may be practicing and will end up committing a pretty serious crime, maybe on camera soon. That's definitely a possibility. They're testing the waters. Yeah, I don't understand the entitlement here and that these girls owe this dude something. It would be the same for anyone. You sit down and you start harassing someone, they're going to get up and go away. It's worse, and people don't get that. It's worse because when you're hitting on the woman and she doesn't want to talk to you, then they know the exact reason those guys are harassing them. Anyone tells you to leave them alone, leave them the fuck alone. Desperate losers with infantile ideas of socializing is more like it. Yeah, that's what the defense is going to put up. His lawyer is probably trolling through all these Reddit video comments right now. Yeah, the only social interaction this guy ever gets is from a Call of Duty lobby. Yeah, you're onto something there. That's the problem with all these people online. They act as if the other people they're talking to aren't really there, like they're some object or mannequin that they can use to get the number achievement. It's like they're in a bubble, but that only works to a certain extent. Cults are one of the world's top 3 problems. It's fucking terrifying to me. Oh, somebody brought up Tate the Tot. Andrew Tate. Ha ha ha! Top 3, what are the other 2? Reliance on fossil fuels and the normalization of far-right ideology. The little shuffle he did when he tried to run for a quick second there. Realizing he can't run is what it was. Probably hasn't run since PE class in the 8th grade. Should have let him run for the extra felony. Hey, attempting can be considered a felony. Hope they charge him for it. They did come up from behind and put their hands on him without announcing. It looked fake. Yeah. Yeah. We know a lot of cops waste our tax money, but they're not going to participate in something like that for a fake video. Pretty sure they're not doing fake arrests for live streamers. Not gonna lie, watching this guy get arrested was extremely satisfying. His little T-Rex no arm falling to the ground was the icing on the cake. What little T-Rex arm? I want to see that again.
You love it. It's,
You know that there's like a
excuse me, what's going on? What's going on? Relax. Put your hands behind your back.
As soon as he turned around and saw it was the cops. That's something I'd like people to make a comment about. He freaked out. He knew it was finished at that point. He knew exactly what they were there for. Oh, they left out the part where they had previously tried to get him to stop and leave the area, and he ignored them. That's why they followed him across the street. And why they just went up to him and arrested him. Oh. So he was already told by the cops to stop his shit and go away, and he ignored them and immediately went to harass 2 other women. So they came up to arrest him. Yeah, that's another sad part. He started angrily yelling at strangers, completely embarrassed the girl who joined in, thinking they were going to have some fun for a video. He actually got a chick to pretend to be his girlfriend for 5 minutes, and he ruined that opportunity. Yeah, Carl did do something wrong, at least several times. Fuck that guy. Yeah, they want the reaction to be the point, but they hate women so much that reaction where they have power over somebody else for just a split second is what keeps them doing shit like this. Yep, it's not about getting a girlfriend, even when they get someone to go along with them. It's just about antagonizing. Notice how they only do this to women who are alone, no men around. And that the guys he insults in the one clip are ones they think are safe to say, get the fuck out of here to. Tough guy losers. I'm sure he tried this stunt out in Manhattan. He really needs to try it out in the Bronx or East New York for maximum clout. Yeah. What a bizarre neighborhood to do this in, too. How could you do that and not assume an arrest wasn't imminent? Near NYU, often well to do student transplants, as if the cops aren't going to jump on your gross incel YouTuber ass. And he knows exactly what he did, or he wouldn't have tried to run. Yeah, and the whole fucking stream footage is going to be proof in court that he definitely did something wrong. These guys can be on literal PSAs for the warning signs of night creeps. I would totally do that. If I had the money, I would make a PSA of my own. I'd show clips of these people. I'd make a PSA about it. And none of them get to threaten to sue me. Well, they can threaten, but they're not going to win any case. If they tried to sue me for, what's it called? Disparaging remarks or putting their reputation in jeopardy, I don't have to. You put the video out publicly. You give me all the fodder I need. The beard guy is desperately trying to look like Tate. No way. They surrounded that woman and pressured her. She was nervous and likely scared. She awkwardly said, okay. That isn't consent. They are backing her into a corner where she uncomfortably feels she has to play along. She probably thought she was just on some silly stream at first, but almost immediately realized when he started screaming at those people that she was with a psychotic. None of what they did to pick up those women were genuine attempts to connect or even form a friendship. Well, why would they try to connect or form a friendship? They don't look at women as human beings. They look at them like you look at a shelf at a Target full of Barbie dolls and other toys. You just pick out the one you want. And then you try to play with it as much as you can. That first interaction, I want to put you on a plate. Who says shit like that? Your grandmother, that's who says shit like that. He did nothing wrong. Fuck both those guys with a cactus. Yeah, I hope they picked up the cameraman as well. Let's call them codfish, chronically online delusion, feral incels, and sexual harassers. That's actually pretty good. The opposite of a catfish implies a slimy, cold, dead fish slapping you across the face. That is brilliant. I am going to copy and paste that and put it on my fucking Twitter. I want to make that a thing. I bet this guy gave Andrew Tate $1,000 to learn how to be alpha. I want to look at the aftermath when they go home, jump on Reddit, and start raging about the world being cruel to ugly guys. Looks like New York City, just a matter of time before they got their asses kicked for doing that to the wrong purpose, to the wrong person. The arrest probably saved them from some serious danger. This is not picking up. This is acting out bitter revenge fantasy dialogues to scare these women. It's the only pleasure they can get out of any interaction with them now. Maybe someone in jail won't care what he wants and makes him his girlfriend for about 5 minutes. Yeah, well, I don't know about a county jail, but cemeteries are full of women who refused. Clearly, incel theater of some kind. They want to make a scene and be extra creepy so people watch. No intent to actually meet girls. I'm still saying it's half and half. They do want to meet girls. I think they just pose it as a bullshit prank troll type of scheme so that they can use that as an excuse when they do get the rejections. There isn't even an attempt to be charming or funny or inviting or make them feel safe. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that when you don't know how to do that. Love how this guy spends probably like an hour recording his friend committing a crime, uploads said crime to the internet, and caps it off with, "So they're arresting him and he did nothing wrong." No, that's another reason we know this is like half and half here. He actually probably did believe he did nothing wrong. Like, it's absolutely okay to say whatever the fuck he wants so long as he doesn't touch somebody. I wouldn't doubt for a second that's what they thought. But anyway, okay, I'm done here. I'll talk to you guys later.